Hi everybody, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator from Kansas, and it is time to do our Facebook Live of the week, and there was an awful lot of anxiety and negativity and just fear going around right now with the coronavirus. Well, we are not going to spend time worrying about that today. We're going to do something that helps me calm myself, take my mind off of all the craziness going on in the world, and we are going to make a card. And we're going to make a fun card, and one that focuses on the springtime and the fun little ladybug. I don't know if you can see how cute this little ladybug stamp set is. Now this can only be earned during Sale-A-Bration by hosting a party or having an order of $300 or more. So if you're interested in setting up an online party where everybody can stay home, party in their pajamas, let me know. Or if you have $300 worth of items you want to order for yourself, or if you and family and friends want to go together, you can earn yourself this little ladybug stamp set, but only through the end of March. Now we are going, I'm seeing what I threw on the floor, I'll get it in a minute. We are going to make this card, which I saw Don Griffith actually make a very, very similar card with the same movement and same measurements. And what it is you have your ladybug that just pops right up off the flower, or shamrock in this case, and then it goes back better if there aren't all these layers, and then goes right back. Oops, I lost it. Well, we'll have the chance to play with her a lot while I'm working. But she goes right back to the middle of the card. And you make sure she is where the magnets are so she doesn't go flying off. But we'll get to play with her, so let me tilt you down and we will get started. Trying to see exactly where on my work surface you can see. Okay, I have already cut all the necessary pieces, so we will get started. We're going to do a little bit of stamping. I have an old olive card base cut hamburger style, which is 5.5 by 8.5. So then when you fold it, it's 5.5 by 4.25. And I also have a piece for the inside whisper white piece that's cut at 4 by 5.5 inches. We're going to stamp on that in a minute. And I have a piece of Designer Series Garden Lane paper that is also 4 inches by 5.25. So we will go ahead and get the stamping done on the inside of the card. And then we'll move to decorating the outside of the card. I decided that it would be fun to put these cute little ladybugs along the bottom of the card. Now, I should have been thinking ahead and put my stamparatus to make lining them up even easier, but I didn't. And that's all we're going to do on the inside of the card. I am going to take my marker and color them red, and then we're going to glue it in the card base. I do not want you to miss out on Sale-A-Bration items, and they only are available through the end of March. So there are Sale-A-Bration second release items that are now available for you to earn. There is this cute ladybug stamp set that you can earn by hosting a party or placing an order with the correct amount of sales. And then, if you want to join my team, there is an amazing Stampin' Up! Has a Sale-A-Bration joining special right now. So instead of the Art of Great special of $125 of product of your choice for $99, you already get that. But then in addition to that, you also get any additional stamp set of your choice and an exclusive mini paper trimmer and variety pack of 6x6 designer series paper that is available in Sale-A-Bration and the mini catalog, the January to June mini catalog. Alright, there are my cute ladybugs, and I'm going to go ahead and glue that on the inside. And you'll be able to write whatever message in there you want. My sample card, I made a good luck card. But you can use these cute ladybugs for a birthday card, for really anything you want. Thinking of you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am now putting on the designer series paper on the front of my card. I'm going to set this aside again while I get busy working on the other elements. I've already pre-cut everything, so you didn't have to spend time watching me cut things out. We have for the card, for the pocket, which you'll see in a minute that we're going to make a pocket, we have a 3x5 card we're going to stamp on, and then a 3 1/8 or 3 1/4, no, 3 1/8 by 5 1/8 for our layer. So let's go ahead and get this stamped. We're going to put the ladybug holding what is maybe meant to be any kind of flower you want. But when you color it green, it definitely becomes a four-leaf clover. And then I just could not unsee that image. Alright, and then I'm going to ink up the flower, because believe it or not, this is the base of our four-leaf clover. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to take the shaded spruce, I believe, yes, Stampin' Right marker. We're going to color in the four-leaf clover. As well as the stem and leaves of what is about to become our shamrock. Then we're going to color in our ladybug themselves. And the ladybug's body is a real red Stampin' Right marker. Or her wings, anyway. Her wings are the real red Stampin' Right marker. And then I'll be using the Smoky Slate blends to take care of her body. And so the first thing I'm going to do with the blends is just fill in her whole face and body with the lighter shade. And I do not have my color eraser here to get rid of that. It's over there. So I will have to work on that later. And then I'm using the darker blends to color in her arms and legs and add some shading. And then I will go back with the lighter Smoky Slate and just kind of blend those together better. Alright, now we're going to make the petals for the shamrock. I'm taking a piece of shaded spruce cardstock and punching out 4 of the one of the hearts from the heart punch pack. Now, just to add some dimension and interest, I'm going to fold each heart leaf in half and wrinkle them a little bit, and just to create more of a shading and a shadow. Make them look a little bit more like leaves than paper cutout hearts. All right. I am going to figure out where I want my hearts to make my shamrock leaves, and then glue them down. Okay. We are covering up that beautiful flower. Now, you could do this with just the flower, but I wanted to make a shamrock since we are going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day before I am back to do some more creative with you guys. You don't have to put a lot of glue. You'll notice I'm not gluing down the entire shamrock, just the edges. And then to make our flying ladybug, I have already cut out 2. You will need 2 so you can cover up your magnets. And I've colored in my one ladybug, and then I will be putting on some magnets. Now, I ordered these off of Amazon. I will put a link when I put this on my blog. But I'm going to attach them with the mini glue dots. And then there will be some magic here. Oh no! Lost that one. I will get it later. We'll just get a fresh one over here.
then we're going to add some glue because we will be gluing the extra ladybug on the back to cover up our magnets. Hold that for a second. There we go. Slide her a little bit to make sure there were no extra parts. And we're going to glue this to the pocket. Line those up to make some layers. Now in our pocket, we are going to want a little opening, a little dent, whatever, half a circle, to be able to pull out the insert. And so I will be lining up with the 1-inch circle punch, and there we go. There is our 1/2 inch. Now, while we're punching, let's punch out the pull tab that will go on the inside. And I am punching this one out of Old Olive. Just punching a whole circle. And then we are going to fold that in half and write pull on it so that when your recipient gets this card, they will know what they are supposed to do. Alright, and then we'll glue that on the insert here in a minute. But first, we're just going to do a little bit of stamping. I think this is going to be really cute. This is different than what I did on my sample, but I am taking the sentiment from the Little Ladybug set that says, "Spread your wings and fly." And I'm going to stamp that right about there. And then we're going to start putting the magnet moving mechanism, how that all works out together a little bit. So, putting the glue on the pull tab. And I'm lining this up and putting pull to where that is where it's going to be. And you're going to see it behind the pocket. We are not going to glue this down or tape it down yet, because we want to put some magnets in it. But before we do that, we're going to get the pocket attached to the card. And these are little foam strips that I got in a paper pumpkin one time. But you can purchase foam strips from Stamp It Up in the adhesive section, I believe. I just couldn't find my other foam strips today. I've been kind of creating a little bit, and so there's quite a mess around here right now. Alright, that's where I'm going to want it to rest. So I'm going to need a stopper. Right about here. Make sure that's what I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go ahead and take the backings off of this and then get the pocket on the front of the card. Seems like a good almost center part to put it. Alright. Now, when we pull this up, we're going to want her to land right there. So, I'm going to get a couple more magnets. Now, one thing you always want to check out when you're doing your magnets is that they go the right direction, that you're not gluing them down to where they're going to be negatively charged, because I don't know if you noticed what happened with the first one, but when you try to put them the wrong way, they repel. And so you want to definitely make sure that it's going to be the right direction, or this mechanism is not going to work. So there they are. It's the correct direction, the correct spacing. I'm going to go ahead and put glue dots on the back of them right where they are, if they'll stay. And then I have to figure out that I want it to go about there. Yeah. So I am putting down the magnets. And they did come off and stay exactly where I want them. And then I'm going to just glue down the top whisper white layer so it will stay. And I slid it just a little bit because you only have 1/8 of an inch difference. So that makes little tiny 1/16 of an inch. Now, that's where she will land. Now let's put this in here, because when it's in here, those are the magnets that the ladybug deals with or attracts to. And then you pull, and she'll go right there on the pull out thing. And then it's a little bit harder because there are layers the shamrocks are layers, and so you have to get over those layers and hope she doesn't get stuck. But there she is, back on her shamrock. We'll do that one more time. Oh, there she goes. And then get her up over the layers and right there on the front of the card. Now, if you don't want to mess with layers at all, you don't have to put the shamrock there. You can just stamp and color that beautiful flower. But that is the moving ladybug card. And I will put a link to where you can find these magnets on Amazon. And then you open it up, and there's your line of little baby ladybugs. I hope you enjoyed making that card, and that just for a few minutes, it got your mind off the craziness in the world right now. And I will see you back here next Thursday, and we will do a Christmas card using this month's featured stamp set, which is a wish for it all or a wish for everything. I don't remember. And it's clear over there. So it has doilies and a crown, and it's really cute. That is the online class that is featured this month, and we will make a Christmas card with it next Thursday. See you then.